Hi, we are going to discuss the CDS 2024 questions from number system topic. So the first question is, here the question is, what is the digit at the 100th place of the number 225 raised to 40? For any number whose last two digits are 25, any powers of that will have the last three digit as 625. For example, 25 square, you can see that 25 square, it is 625. And rings 25 cube, it is 15625. So you can see that the last three digits are always 625. So here for this question also 225 raised to 40, you can see that some numbers are there, but the last three digits are 625. Here the question is, they have asked you to find out the digit at the 100th place. So digit at the 100th place, it is 6. So option A is the right answer. For this question, A, B, C, D are natural numbers. Then how many possible remainders are there when 1 raised to A, 2 raised to B, plus 3 raised to C, plus 4 raised to D is divided by 10? For finding out the remainders when you are dividing by 10, that is actually the unit digit of that number. For example, you can see that if you are dividing 12 by 10, the remainder it is 2. That is actually the unit digit of 12. Rearranging this one, 1 raised to A plus 3 raised to C plus 2 raised to B plus 4 raised to D. We know that 1 raised to any number, it is actually 1 itself. So you will have an odd number. And 3 is an odd number. Odd number raised to any number, it is again odd. When you are adding two odd numbers, it will be an even number. Similarly, here also, even number raised to any power, it is again even. Again, 4 is even. Even raised to any number, even. So even plus even, again even. So you can see that finally you will get an even number. When you are dividing an even number by 10, the possible remainders are even numbers. So all the possible even numbers less than 10. Actually, we have 5 even numbers. So option C is the correct answer. If you want to check that one, you can substitute various values for A, B, C, D. Then you can see that you will get remainders as 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, the total number they have asked you, that is 5. Number of possible remainders, it is 5. Here, n is a natural number and they have asked you to find out the sum of all distinct remainders of 4 raised to n plus 6 raised to n plus 9 raised to n plus 11 raised to n when divided by 10 for various values of n. Here also the division by 10 and you want to find out the remainders. That means they are actually the unit digit. When you are dividing by 10, the remainder is actually the unit digit of that number. So we have, it is a natural number. So first possibility we can take n as an odd number. Suppose if n is an odd number, then what are the values? 4 raised to odd, any odd number, plus 6 raised to odd, and 9 raised to odd, plus 11 raised to odd. Okay, so 4 raised to odd number, the unit digit is always 4 itself. If you want, you can substitute 4 raised to 1, it is 4. 4 raised to 3, you can see that 64. So unit digit is 4. And again 6 raised to any power, it is 6 itself. 9 raised to odd number, it is 9 itself. And here the unit digit, it is 1. 1 raised to any power, it is 1 itself. So when you are adding this one, the possibilities, you can see that it is 20. When you are 20 divided by 10, the remainder, when the sum it is 20, 20 divided by 10, the remainder it is 0. So one possibility it is 0. And if you are considering n as even number, so 4 raised to even, again plus 6 raised to even, plus 9 raised to even, and 11 raised to even. The sum, you can see that 4 raised to even, the unit digit is always 6. If you have any doubt, you can substitute 4 square, it is 16. So the unit digit, it is 6. 6, any power, it is 6 itself. 9 raised to even, 9 square, it is 81. So unit digit, it is 1. And 1 again. So it is 14. Sum, it is 14. So when you are dividing this one by 10, the remainder, it is 4. So you have two possibilities. For n as odd, the remainder as 0. When n is even, the remainder is 4. So they have asked you to find out the sum of all distinct remainders. That means we have the possibility 0 and 4. So that means sum it is 4. So option B is the correct answer. For this question, we have to divide this number by 16. What will be the remainder? For the case of 4, we know that we have to consider the last 2 digit. For the case of 8, we have to consider the last 3 digit. And for the case of 16, you have to consider the last 4 digit. So just divide the last 4 digit 9100 by 16. The remainder you will get. It is 5 times, it is 80, and again 110, it is 6 times 96, again 14, 140, it is 8 times, it is 128. So the remainder it is 12. So option B is the correct answer. For this number, we have to find out the smallest number n such that n plus 1, n into n minus 1 into etc. into 3 into 2 into 1 is divisible by 910. So do the factorization of 910. 910 you can write it as 91 into 10, or 91 it is 13 into 7 into 5 into 2. So you can see that when you are selecting n as 12, n plus 1 you will get it as 13, and n minus 5, that is 12 minus 5, it is 7, and n minus 7 it is 5, and minus 10 it is 2. So you can see that the smallest possible natural number, that is 12. So option D is the correct answer.